Time for the grand final. Sky Temple is the first map in the best of 3. We got the MC Academy against Chili Mountain. Now, at least this time, the MC Academy is clearly the underdog, but still, they pulled it off in the semifinal. They took Indy for Ruby down with a 2-0. Nicely done by them. And they said from the start, listen, we know we can't qualify for the event any longer, but we still want to play. We want to get the experience. We want to play here, have some fun. And they've done exceptionally well. Honestly, if I was them, I would be a bit mad or sad that I didn't participate in the other 3 qualifiers, because making it into the grand final, that alone gives you 7 points if you lose. And we are talking about teams qualifying into the top 4 now with like 15 points or so. So if you participate in the other qualifiers as well, that's definitely doable. So the MC Academy might have missed an opportunity here to make it to the main event. But I hope to see them, of course, in future events. Today we're going to find out how they're going to do against Chili Mountain, who are, of course, a very different opponent than Ending for Ruby. A completely different level, but still, it could be fun. Sky Temple is our first map. We have 10 heroes pre-banned. This is the final qualifier of Meta Madness. So in the main event, we will have 30 heroes pre-banned before we even starting the first draft. And as, of course, explained multiple times now, every single hero that you see played here is not allowed to be played again. So in map number 2, you have an additional 10 banned out. For our warm-up, for our qualifier, that means when we're heading into the second map, 20 heroes are not available anymore. Once we are talking about the main event, we're talking about 40 in total. So it will be kind of crazy. But yeah, either way, Stitches is banned. We got Sylvanas banned out quickly. Here on Sky Temple, Globals are banned. At least the Haka. That leaves the Birdie open. Falstad is of course pretty good, not only for its global abilities on Sky Temple, but also because with Gust you have some boss point control. And they might have to lock it in. I'm pretty sure that Chili Mountain takes it, if it's not taken now. And yes, there it is. Gets locked in very quickly. There would have been no way that the Chilis don't take the Birdie. With Mako on their team in particular, but now we got Blaze and we got Karazim. They like to play their Karazim. It's not only Smexy that picks him. Yeah, they're doing a lot with him. Very aggressive engages, obviously. Always possible when you're making the moves with Karazim. And that's what they're going to be looking for again in this one. But again, red team, they have the globals. That's already good for them. And I just want to see, I mean, there's always a chance, you know, that a team that comes in as the underdog is starting to cheese it out a bit. But doesn't seem like it. No. Anubarak and Greymane. Yeah, they go for the engage. They go for the dive here. They have Greymane as a follow-up damage. Falstad could Gust after Cocoon. You have to time it a bit differently than when you're going for, let's say, an isolation play with Entomb. But it's also possible to make a Cocoon Gust isolation with proper timing. In an ideal world, you want to have the support to follow up on it as well, so Malfurion would be a good choice for them. There's others, but still, it would be good. With the Nubarak, you sometimes also see Ando impaired, so if a Nubarak dives in and it doesn't really work out, he can still be pulled out once more. But yeah, so there's Urel. A hero that you would like Wooby to play, but yes, Urel and Nubarak are very good combos, so they're not gonna do anything on that one. But yeah. Now, the last ban in game number 1. And it is Medivh. Yeah, again, if you're going like full ham there, we've seen like Medivh plays already quite a few. And with Karazim, with Blaze, if they go for one of these super heavy dive comps again, you can do a lot of stuff. They play like like we've seen so many Lunaras now with triple front lines. You can be really annoying with that. So maybe I'm pretty sure we're gonna see the deer again, either as a ban or as a pick in this series. For now, we're looking at Cassia and we got Chen. Fat Illidan is in the house. He's gonna make his jumps and his moves. And it's time to decide which support they're gonna play. Malfurion would be the obvious choice here. He would be. With the Nubarak diving in, Malf is strong. And again, you can always, of course, try and lock him down here. But yeah, the follow-up with the root after the initial stun is just great. And if Greymane and Falstad are then moving in, Greymane with the bullet, for example, can quick kills. But they go Uther, alright, fair enough. Yeah, Uther was also still up. Oftentimes banned, but this time up, so they go for Uther, have a Divine Shield. And Oriel on the other side. Crack the whip, baby. Yeah, Sky Temple, everybody. Game number 1 is ready. Let's go Chili Mountain against the MC Academy in the grand final. Chili Mountain against the MC Academy. Sky Temple is our first map. We got Maka. Ooh, interesting. Maka on Oriel and Galnigula on Karazim. So they double support this one with the Whip and Karazim going probably ham here. With Azerite on Cassia, Max Passion on Chen, and Wooby playing Blaze. On the right side of the map, the MC Academy is playing with Splice on Leoric. We got Nagrom on Anubarak, Warren on Uther, Shiaseka on Falstad, and Panda Colada on Greymane. Okay, time to shine. Show me what you got, baby. Hammer of the Lightbringer. They made it into the grand final. Can they surprise us here as well? They're going up against a very different beast. And yeah, they're going for big damage already up at the top. Down at the bottom, we're seeing the same play, but these guys have a Greymane. It's only 3 attacking, but they still got a Greymane to make those moves. Up at the top, on the other hand, a lot of damage is also being dished out with Karazim in the double support. They got the sustain for all of this, and they're crushing through it. Yeah, that is going to speed up the game. If you're just going for structure trades at the beginning, then all you're going to do is you're speeding up the game, because the objective is now, of course, going to be even more impactful. And yeah, this is doing work. Double support is making this one possible. Down at the bottom of the map, the same thing is happening. Alright, we're off to a good start. We are definitely off to a very good start here. Yeah, this is going to speed up game number 1 significantly. And thanks to all the support, the fort will fall. And that's true for both sides. Top fort, bottom fort, they're both gonna die. Blaze is not even rotating. He's just, well, he's now, but he was in the middle getting the XP. So yes, we are now 1 minute in and 18 seconds, and both of the forts are gone. And that is making objective number 1 really interesting. It's completely different from what we usually see. And they continue. They're not stopping here. And Sky Temple is all about structural damage. It's all about structure damage. It's pretty much a variation of the McDonald's strategy that Chili Mountain is playing right now. And with Whoopi on the team, it doesn't really surprise. So it's not quite the same strategy, don't get me wrong. But you still try with the supports to sustain yourself in the pressure play at the bottom. That's a bit different. But either way, 0 kills so far, level 4 versus level 3. Yeah, and they're going for the whip, alright. They're looking for kills now. Karazim, careful, but Anubarak is low. Very low indeed. But Chen couldn't get close enough to drop him. And Blaze is at the top and still pushes this out. So the party is continuing, and there's the kill, and maybe even a double. Nogrom is also low, but he makes it out. So it's a kill versus none, and a lot more structures falling in the middle now. Now, the McDonald's strategy back in the day, in case you were not aware of it, Fnatic played it because they were at a boot camp, and at some point it got late and they wanted to get food. They wanted to go to McDonald's, but they didn't have a lot of time, and they were in a scrim. So what they did is they just drafted Chen, and, they drafted a strategy with, like, I think it was double support, Valla, Chen, and then Dehaka on the side lane, or something along those lines. And the whole strategy was pretty much that they had one guy roaming between 2 lanes to soak experience, was Whoopi, and the rest of the team, Chen would just jump in towards the front, soak the shots from the towers, and the supports would keep everybody alive, and Valla would take the structures down. And so they would just simply barrel through that bot lane, get a huge lead, and then go for an early boss and finish the game in under 10 minutes. So the goal was always to get the early level 10. Now this is a little bit different, it's not quite the same thing, but to sustain with a 4-man is still very similar, because they're using Chen to soak up all the damage, have him at the front just drinking, 2 supports keep him alive, and then the rest of the team with Karazim and with Cassia, they're doing the damage on the structures. So it's not the same play, but it's a little bit reminiscent of that. It just speeds the entire thing up. And well, there we go. So they're making the play down here. That's actually a nice counterplay by Falstad. I really, really like this one. This is great. Using the Siege Giants to get the structure damage down at the bottom, that's awesome. That's really, really good. But 2 forts are now down, and they're already working on fort number 3. And this one is going to eat some additional shots now. But I love what the red team is doing with Falstad. Now, he might pay the price for it. Yeah, he's trying to fly out and makes it happen. Good for him. But at the top, they're even taking over this. So level 7 is available on both sides. But thanks to Falstad pushing like this, they are now in the experience lead. So, yeah, they got that. Experience lead is there. They have an entire level advantage, which is great. But they lost every single fort. And in a comparison, Chili Mountain still holds 2. Chili Mountain still has 2 forts. Yeah, Splice needs to be super careful here, and so does Panna Colada. But yeah, they're going to take over the final shots at the top, and that is already going to start attacking some of the keeps, which is insane when you think about it. We're only 4 or 5 minutes in. 24 stacks for Cassia. Can also go for the camp here, which is exactly what they're going to focus on right now. So the advantage is there, even though there is a lead in experience for the MC Academy. Realistically, Chili Mountain has an incredible advantage in this game now. It's all about how much structural damage can you do. And once you are ahead in structures, every single objective where you trade temples works in your favor. So for the MC Academy, the next objective is really important because it's a single temple on the map. And if they dominate that, they will close the structural gap at least a little bit. If they use Falstad really well, then they might do even more damage up at the top. But they go for it. They go for it. McDonald's strategy at its finest. They're making the play. Again, it's not the same way that they're playing it out. And they don't have that sick advantage that they had. It's a she strategy that worked back in the day and even secured them a victory at the mid-season brawl. So yeah, it was just insanity how they played it, but they're doing a similar thing here, and it mainly works because the red team isn't reacting to it properly, but the thought process behind it is still the same. They're trying to escalate this as quickly as they can and just murder it, and that's exactly what they're doing. Now, the red team responded by taking down a fort at the top, and that's also worth a lot, of course. They are getting a little bit even in structures. But this is just Chili Mountain going for an absolute slaughter here at the bottom. They're going to try and go for keep number 1 with this, and it's just beautiful. So yeah, they went for an early boss, snuck it in, and now they open the wall up. They go for the barrel, they go for the bird, and Divine Shield saves his ass. Divine Shield saves him. The bunker is already in after the Entomb got dropped. And they're trying to get more, but the keep is slowly getting attacked here. 7-sided strike. They eat some damage, but it seems like Anubarak is in trouble. Gets out. Yes! But only because he dropped his ult. And now the bird is again low, and so is Anubarak. So they might be able to go for that keep after all. And the boss is going to get it in. There's the kill. Anubarak is dead. Cassia with the drop. Are they going further than that? Of course they are. I mean, what the hell? They're big cheesy, baby. It ain't easy being cheesy, but they're going for it. The double support sustains them through all their damage. They have the numbers here. Death timers are insanely low at this point in the game. So this is not a guaranteed win by any means, even with the double support. They're going to get the core low, but the question is, can they finish it? Here comes another tomb. The bird is dead, and they make the play. That's insane. Yeah, they're going for it once again. And with especially Uther now falling, it seems like it's going to be the end of the line in game number 1 for the MC Academy. Yep, good old Fnatic strategy. Slightly adjusted, of course. And against the weaker opponent, but the thought process still the same. Big plays being made here. They're having some fun. 6 kills to 0. And there it is, another kill against Anubarak. They are staying, they're fighting, they have a 2-level lead now. The core is down to 30%. Can't stop, won't stop. Game number 1, Chili Mountain channeling their inner Fnatic and winning Sky Temple against the MC Academy. GG and well played.
Before we head into game number 2, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet so you don't miss out on any future content here on Khaldor TV.
Game number 2, everybody. We had... I mean, last one was a quick match. Not because the play was bad. The play was actually very good, at least on one team's side. The MC Academy got overrun a bit. Honestly, not really their fault. They got caught off guard there. And Chili Mountain played this really well. So now they have the lead in the grand final. Towers of Doom is the second map. And I liked to have that little flashback to the McDonald's strategy of Fnatic back in the day. Now, of course, when I'm referencing the old school Fnatic playstyle, please keep in mind that this was 3-4 years ago. So since then, a lot has changed. Back in those days, the towers and forts still had ammunition. So there was an added element to having Chen in that frontline position with those supports behind him, because you would drain the tower ammunition very quickly. And then you could just absolutely body through that lane without even having to worry about those tower shots and all of that. So that was a very, very different time, but still, it's an iteration of this, and it's kind of cool to have that little nostalgia flashback here. Now, the Haga gets banned, and we have therefore Falstad as an option on the first pick again. Could be taken here. It's kind of fun also that we see the Vikings banned out, as you can see. So TLV already banned. Whereas the second ban for Chili Mountain could technically also drop the birdie now. I mean, MC Academy has already shown that they are absolutely okay playing him. So we could see what they can do with that. And what are they going to get here? Yep, Hogga is getting banned again. Alright, global or no global? That's the question. Are they going to go for the bird? The Haka banned out. Do you want to be the team that runs Falstad? Because if not, Chili Mountain will be happy to pick him. Unless they got another strategy prepared here. Unless they have something else prepared where they say like, yes, we are just going to take control of the entire map. Now with Sylvanas already banned, that makes it a little bit more difficult, but he could still drop, let's say, Greymane, could maybe think about playing a Zarya composition, put a strong 4-man in and try to take these structures down either way. So there's a few things that he could do. And yep, off we go. We got the Tigers ban. Falstad or no Falstad. That is going to tell us a bit if they're going to plan playing more of a macro game or not. Because if they're trying to plan a similar strategy than the last game, then we're going to get different picks. And we already have Urel. Urel or Max Passion? Now Max Passion picked it. But we've seen Whoopi with main tank Urel in one of the games. So after game number 1, I'm looking at this draft and I'm already like, I'm not really trusting it here. Yeah. But yeah, Lunara is in as well. And off we go. By the way, some people noted earlier, we're repping HGC today. So I'm very, very happy to represent HGC, the Heroes Gaming community, going strong. Going strong. Stitches and Tyrande. Ooh, I like it, don't get me wrong. Great comp. If you can pull it off. And that's a big if right now. If they can, though. I mean, I'm going to be here for the ride either way. Last few bans are kicking in. And yeah, let's have a look. There's our ban on Medivh. I mean, Tyranna's done after Stitch's hook is always nice. If you can sync it up properly and Stitches hits his hooks. After level 13, you get the range extension. So that's going to be neat as well. But until then, they have to do without it. And they are very likely going to be pushed one way or another. Might have an impact on the support though. And Anduin gets banned. I was just about to mention him. Anduin with like a quick hook. After the hook can always like pull you back out. Now Uther of course would have been nice as well maybe. But you can't play Uther. He was played on the last map. So he's not allowed to be picked here. Now they have to play around those restrictions a little bit. And get a different composition together. Might still also get some nice melee assassin. We haven't seen any of those taken yet. Maybe even the Nexus Mosquito. Rexa and Murden! Okay, the stuns are in and we are talking triple frontline. We got Urel, Rexa and Murden. So that's already a very beefy setup. And as you can see, most of these guys have a fairly easy time getting out of the hotspot if Stitches hits the hook. Urel, gonna be tough to take her down. Murden, he can jump out. Rexa, Misha should guard. Can feign his death later and help the team to buy a little bit of time for them to move in and help him. Sonya and Chromie. Okay, so yeah, if you get hooked, you are dead. And Anna on the last pick. Okay, we're ready. Game number 2. Towers of Doom, everybody. Let's get the party started. And let's see what the MC Academy can pull off on the second map. Can they maybe force game number 3? Or is Chili Mountain going to go for the 2-0 victory? Chili Mountain against MC Academy. Game number 2. Marke with Rexa. Max Passion on Urel. He's playing the Space Goat, which means that Whoopi is once again on the tank playing Murden with Azerite on Lunara and Galnegulnar on Anna. On the right side of the map, we got Splice on Sonya, the MC Academy with Shiaseka on Chromie again, Panna Colada. Tychus Warren on Tyrande, and Nagrom is playing Stitches. So, Sniper Comp, get that hook and get that kill. Can they pull it off though? Riding in style on the money pick, as you should. Stitches with the reindeer over here. Not quite on the same level, but I let it slide for now, because at least he's syncing it up with the proper skin for Stitches. So there's that. I like some Skinergy. So yeah, I'm absolutely okay with that. Max Passion Talking about being okay, he was not okay there. He needed some help and he got it. Anna came in with the pew 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 and helped him out. Chromie, you might have done goof, girl. Yeah, you're dead. The Chromster's already dead. Okay, yeah, she stayed too long. She stayed too long and got crushed by the double stun. Misha coming in first. And that was an easy one right there. Now, anyways, we got Whoopi on the money pick, just riding around Stitches. Well, there's circles around him. We got our level 1 with a Furious Blow. I would be furious too if I lost the first game the way that they did. So I can totally understand Sonya here. No complaints from my end. We got the Hibbity Hop. That talent name is just awesome. Hibbity Hobbity, get off my property. So, there is Muradin. The stun is timed. Whoopi is jumping out. And, well, that's Muradin for just a moment. Maybe in some danger, but he made it out. If Stitches is there and can land the hook after he jumps, then, of course, Muradin would have likely died, but he wasn't even around. So, no real trouble for Whoopi. Both teams lock in their pumpkin camps. And they are going for Stitches instead. And Stitches is already slowed significantly. Yeah, Bambi is doing some work. He's just looking at the side. Tirana getting ready for the hook. Level 4 talents already. Half a level lead for them already, as is. And here comes the stun. Potentially. Yep. Where's Misha when you need him? Misha? Misha? The timing? The timing! And no, it's not enough. So, good move from Tirana with the stun, but they might have been able to take Stitches down if they just focused him earlier. Oh, yeah, eats the owl, but he's gonna get away, and Misha is currently blocking. So they try to go for the Misha kill instead, but even that is apparently impossible. Instead, they go for Chromie once more. She moved too far out, and that's the second kill on her. But Whoopi might also die, and yes, he does. Kill for a kill. They're getting aggressive. Both of the teams do. But look at that Lunara damage. The problem with Tyrande is still she doesn't have a lot of hit points, and when she gets attacked, she just dies. But the MC Academy is putting in some real numbers too, and Gulnar, yeah, he's playing it out with this one as well. Nice Azurite, able to get even more damage in. Where is, like, we're only 3 minutes in. What's the damage output for him? 11,000 damage for Lunara, 10,000 for Tychus. Yeah, they're brawling. They're brawling hard. And Gulnar might have over-brawled a little bit because he's dead too. And that's the support gone just as the triple altar faces up. So the Panda Colada is likely locking in 2 out of the 3. Bit of aggression at the top as Max Passion is trying to interrupt this in the late for as long as he can. Rexa takes the opportunity up at the top. But down here, Whoopi dies again. Whoopi down. And, well, that is a lot of kills now all of a sudden for the MC Academy. And, of course, another one that they lock in down here. Chromie is now channeling the top. And that is another 4 shots fired against Chili Mountain, who are now down on points on the core. Yeah, 4 to 3 kills. The lead, just in general, for the MC Academy here. A little bit of a play up in the middle. They obviously got their kills in against Chromie, but they need to do a bit more than that. Now, level 10 is going to change the dynamic as it usually does. So after that hit, the momentum is probably going to change slightly. Depends a bit on how these hooks are being hit by Nagrum, so he's going to look for that. Are they invading? We double check with Misha. Yeah, they're going for it. They're going for it. Sonya is coming, but she might be a bit late. Everybody's low, and Tychus might die before she even has an impact on the fight. But yeah, they stole the camp away. Sonya and Tychus, oh, Sonya might be in real danger here. Yeah, she is. You can't give them an opportunity like that. Not with Urel around. Tychus made it out, but Sonya, after she initially didn't even want to participate and said like, yeah, well, let's not go for this one. She dies, and now it's a 4 versus 4. But Tychus is dead, and yeah, Jesus. I mean, holy macaroni. Lunara with 20,000 damage, all those damage points, the slows, the control with the damage over time. She gets another kill. Stitches is dead. 6 kills to 4. More than a level lead now. Chromie hits her ult on level 8, but this is of course a disaster for the bot lane since the bell tower might even be converted right now, especially if they can stack additional kills. Yeah, they get another one. Insane. I mean, again, Lunara is murdering, and Gulnar is sitting there and keeping everybody topped up. The momentum is incredible. With level 10 in their hands and such a big lead in experience, they can not only get the bell tower at the bottom of the map, they will get the altar, and they might even be able to take a bit more infrastructure in the middle. We already have some of them rotating over. Max Passion, yeah, pops his ult, and he's safe. Can jump out. Had to use the cooldown, but again, who cares? 32 points against 31. Chili Mountain with the altar channel at the bottom got another 5, and now they're setting up camp in the mid lane. Urel is up top, and yeah, Lunara is just murdering. And they're going for it again. They're trying to drop Stitches here. Good control from Chromia at least, safeguarding this. And the stuns are always there when the hook comes out, but they haven't really gotten all that many connects. Level 13 is going to help with that. But currently, they are struggling a bit. And the Thornwood Vines, of course, allow Lunara to poke even further from a safe distance. So when they're going to go for structures, that's going to help them to take them down easily. And I'm pretty sure that we're going to see that soon in the mid lane too. But level 10 is ready for the MC Academy. And of course, Gorge is kind of expected. You could play it out with Putic Ball, don't get me wrong. But if they really want to go, well, maybe Putic Ball is even the better play here for them, all things considered. And if they want to go for the sniper, Comdia Odin is in. We got the Shadow Stalk, and he goes for Gorge. So Stitches with the Gorge. No Kidnap comp here, no Medivh. Medivh, one of the global bans. And yeah, another camp to potentially be fought over. There's the sleep dart, nice. Galen Gulnar with the sleep, and the stun follows. Stitches is not having a lot of fun. He gets some playtime, but I don't think he's enjoying it all that much. Now, top side, that is a nice one. Slice is doing a lot of damage here, so he's about to take this one. But there's the hook, there's the stun, that's not going to be enough. Stormbolt doesn't connect, good for them. But there we go. There's, nice. Saving Lunara with that little move here. Job well done. If she gets escorted into the into the death zone by Stitches, that's likely a kill. But now, there we go, that's the kill. Yeah, this time it's a kill, for sure. And she nearly turned it around with her attempt to get some damage connected, but really couldn't. And now that the damage Sheila is gone, I don't think they can escort those pumpkins through. They had a double pumpkin camp push happening, but I don't think they can make that work. Misha is there too. Ooh, Stitches! He nearly died on this one. If Muradin connects the Stormbolt. 4 shots fired, by the way, 27 to 32, but they're retaking the bot lane. So the MC Academy trying to establish some bell tower control again. Well done, those kills were super important. Now they find themselves in the lead on bell towers, but with Lunara and the Thornwood Vines, she has the wave clear at the top, and Urel is already waiting for the next wave, so Lunara is going to have an eternity to really take this one down. Don't think that she's going to struggle with this, but the red team is attempting to capitalize on the numbers as they are pushing the bot lane. Oh, and Whoopi! Hey, he did not jump over the wall. No, he landed in front of it, so now he gets gorged. Might have to pop his Abathur, but he's down on cooldown. Again is done. And the Whoopster is hooked again! No way! The eternal escape attempt, but eventually Muradin dies. Lunara is at the bottom of the map, which also means that the bell tower at the top was not retaken yet. Now these minions are doing a lot of damage too, but they're still brawling it out at the bottom. And Lunara gets nano boost, and she wants the kill. She might get the kill against Psychus, and yes, but Chromie returns the favor, gets the hit in. Now Rexa is dead too. The kill lead for the MC Academy. Galen Gulnar with the juke, the gate down. Next altar phase is a double altar, and Chili Mountain is enjoying this a little bit too much. Where's Lunara sitting at damage now? Yeah, that's another bell tower that is up for grabs all of a sudden, and even with Urel retaking top, this one is going to give an advantage to the Academy, unless, of course, Muradin is able to slow them down here. 38,000 damage for Lunara. And, yep, they take it. So now up at the... It's 6 bell towers to 2. 6 to 2. Lunara's retaking top, but that's still going to put them into 5 versus 3 position. And this is a free channel. She retakes it in time, but that equalizes it. So now, with those 5 shots fired, 27 to 27... which means that the altar in the middle is all that matters for now. The hook on Anna! Beautiful! Great hook here, and there's the slam bam kill, but it's fucking Lunara with all of that damage. I mean, are you kidding me? Tyrande down, Tychus down, Chromie dead. Holy shit. 43,000 damage for her now, but Azerite is murdering it. Urel hasn't died yet. They go potentially for bell towers before they channel the altar. But yeah, this is getting nuts. 11 kills to 10. Massive brawl. It's 21 kills at the 10-minute mark. 2 kills a minute at this point. Yeah, that's another double camp. Double pumpkin camp. Big hits already. One for the gallery. He's probably going to try and wait it out. No, he's channeling it. Gets interrupted though. Gets interrupted, but they retake the bottom bell tower, so they still have a level 16. Now it's 4-4. Could be an additional point for them. Yep. Or the red team is still fighting for this, but the body blocks are ready. Oh, Sonya, careful girl. You might have made a mistake here. Yeah, saving Stitches is a very, don't get me wrong, honorable endeavor, but you might put yourself into a position where Urel has an easy time isolating you from the rest of the team, and then you are the ones biting the dust. So now the 4 shots are fired. Blue team takes the lead again, 27-23. And we're dead even on bell tower control. Dead even on this one. Alright. And there's the 16 talents. By now we got the Pulverize. Nothing insane, honestly. Yeah, Lunara went for the Starwood Spear again. 27-23 as mentioned. And more camps to be claimed. It's all about the hooks at this point. Yeah. Look where Maka is positioning himself. Way far back. And they're ganking him. He's getting gorged. Luna. Oh, nice. There's the gorge. What about Azerite? Can he zone them away? Big damage. Big damage from Azerite. Did you see that? Did you see how he chunked down Tychus? Yeah, and now Muradin comes in and Tychus stands no chance. Tychus is dead, but so is Lunara. With Sonya moving in at the side, the slam was just too much, but everybody is already low on the red team, and they are just on the run. Stormbolt after Stormbolt. That's Chromie dead. Tyrande, she is in no position to sustain more damage. Nope, that's another stun, another bolt that connects. Whoopi gets pinged, he's crushing, and this is it. 5-man team wipe, ladies and gentlemen. Sonya down. Triple altar phase. That's at least 12 points. If they take this, that's 15 points off the core. 15 points right here up for grabs. They're going to take it. They're just going to take it right here. If they get this one as well, if they can pressure it, then they're going to get 15 points. The question is, can they? Oh my god, it's going to get worse than that. Can they? I don't know if... Wow, they're going for all of it, guys. They're going to try and end here. They're trying for full control on the bell towers, which they should get. The channel is happening, so they're getting the first 5 fired. That's 5 shots fired. Now we're talking about 6-2 control. Urel is attempting to take the top. They're taking the one down here. Another... Oh! No way! 12 points! They're down to 6 points. And now Urel is taking the full control. The barrage is starting. Chromie is dead. There's the gorge on Rexa as they're trying to get a kill. Feign Death is in, but the barrage is ready. 5 points on the core. Another shot is flying. 4 points on the core. Another one. We're down to 3. We're down to 3. They can't finish it. They can't get to it. They're going to lose it right here. 2 points. 2 points on the core once the shot connects. And they don't have enough time. They can't retake it. It's over. It's game. 14 minutes in. And Chili Mountain wins the game. The last shot is flying. And this is it. A 2-0 victory for Chili Mountain against the MC Academy in the grand final of the last and final qualifier for Meta Madness.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.